We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978, and it was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Russell, Lando Norris, and Verstappen, Henry, Gasly, Antonelli, and Gabriel Bortoleto, Hülkenberg, Sainz, Alex Albon, and Colapinto, Fernando Alonso, Behrman, Isaac Hadjar, and Esteban Ocon. Lawson and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. What a track this is, and what a challenge for the drivers this weekend. Long straights, heavy braking zones, and a very green surface to start with.
This happens to be one of the drivers' favourites. It is a low downforce circuit that is fast and flowing, but it is also demanding on the brakes. And be careful, because let's not forget the wall of champions that catches out so many.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Max is ahead of you. All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, man. And you've got P7, 7th place. Okay, gap to leader, 6.8 seconds. And that's Max ahead now. Okay, gap ahead, 1.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, Gasly behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Pit window will be open in 17 laps time. Pit window opens in 17 laps. And gap to the car in front, 2.8 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Max is ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:16.6. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. You're losing around 1.6 seconds. You've lost some time to the car behind. There's a new strategy available on the end. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please. Systems all looking good. Head down. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.0 seconds. Okay, Bortoletto behind. And the time last lap, 1:17.2. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got at least 3 more stops. Bortoletto's behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got at least 3 more stops. Time last lap, 1:17.2. Systems all looking good, head down. And that's Max ahead now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 8.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1:16.7. That's P7 now, P7. Our gap to first place, 15.9 seconds. Max is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 8.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Bortoletto behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Pit window opens in 12 laps time, 12 laps. Okay, we've got a full course caution, the safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. New strategy available on the MFD. Right, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this. On the aggression, we need clean overtakes or we'll get a penalty. Listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Okay, copy that. Systems all looking good, head down. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. That's 8th place, you're in 8th place. Okay, so gap to the leader, 7.7 seconds. And that's Max ahead now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That's Sainz behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful. Okay, mate. Okay, Sainz is behind you. It is critical for our race that we keep them behind, please. Slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep up this momentum. Max is ahead of you. Time last lap, 1:16.8. Okay, gap to the car in front, 4.3 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, gap ahead, 4.2 seconds. We think they've got one more stop. And you've got P7, 7th place. The distance to the leader, 14.8 seconds. And that's Max ahead now. And gap to the car in front, 5.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Hulkenberg's behind you now. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. That's P7 now, P7. Okay, gap to leader, 15.2 seconds. Max is ahead of you. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 5.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That's Sainz behind you now. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 7.7 seconds. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Antonelli's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 8 laps old, and the time last lap, 1 minute, 17.7. Tyre condition still looking good. And you've got P7, 7th place. Our gap to first place, 17.6 seconds. And that's Max ahead now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 9.3 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. That's Sainz behind you now. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. That's P7 now, P7. Okay, so gap to the leader, 19.4 seconds. Max is ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 11.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, Science is behind you. Okay, they're on old softs. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. Gap to your teammate ahead, 11.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're currently 6th. Time last lap, 1:16.3. Okay, gap to the car in front, 11.7 seconds. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. That's Science behind you now. And the time last lap, 1:18.3. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Front wing damage. Oh mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. And you've got P7, 7th place. That's P7 now, P7. The distance to the leader, 21.0 seconds. And that's Max ahead now. Okay, gap ahead, 14.6 seconds. Okay, Science is behind you. Okay, they're on old softs. And gap to the car in front, 14.5 seconds. Your pit window doesn't open for more than 20 laps. That's Science behind you now. Time last lap, 1:18.4. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 13 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Front wing damage. Max is ahead of you. And the time last lap, 1 minute 16.8. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 15.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 13 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Come on, mate, you're down by 0.8 a lap. What have you got? Systems all looking good. Head down. And that's 20 laps until your pit window's open. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 18.0 seconds. And you've got P7, 7th place. Okay, gap to leader, 23.5 seconds. And that's Max ahead now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 18.4 seconds. Alonso behind you now. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. You've got 18 laps until your pit window opens. We've still got 45 laps to complete here. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 6.1 seconds. Okay, so the car ahead's come in and fitted the soft tyre. Yellow flag. Green flag, we're racing again, let's go. Dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. It's Hamilton ahead. Time last lap, 1:15.3. Okay, gap to the car in front, 10.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop, 11.7 seconds.